Yeah, I'll just hold it.
Okay.
Okay. So November 22nd, we are having a seminar, Clouds Without Water seminar. Justin Peters is going to come here to the Creation, Earth, and History Museum, and this will be November 22nd, and my husband's going to tell you a little about it.
So we have been noticing here in San Diego County that there's been a lot of WOF, which is Word of Faith, and NAR, which is New Apostolic Reformation. And instead of taking 30, 40, 50 hours to figure out everything, Justin Peters' seminar is coming, and he's going to actually start from the foundation, where this stuff came out with Quimby. You can see the metaphysics with Quimby, Kinzen, and then Kenneth Hagin were three of the top guys that he's going to talk about that started this movement when it first started happening. And we knew that the faith movement teachers, Kenneth Copeland, Hagin, these type of guys, were out in the suburbs, and they were still growing strong, but they wouldn't come into the church. They would stay out there. But we know that back when Toronto Blessing happened, that these guys laid hand on people, and you got the NAR movement, the IHOPs, the Bethel movements, the Global Awakening. These guys came and they started to spread on the suburbs for like a decade. And then all of a sudden we begin to find, as the emergent church would come in, especially here in San Diego, but all over the world. But here in San Diego, we're focusing on, as the emergent church would start to spread out through these houses and invite groups of people to the houses. And they begin to influence them. And so what we're doing is we're taking it back to the origins, to the foundations. And Justin Peters is going to talk about where the origin started, where it came up from, and from the WOF, Word of Faith movement, where it progressed into the NAR, New Apostolic Reformation, so we can begin to show people, listen, our God is a God of order, and with this order becomes boundaries and define scriptures in the Word of God that you need to look at in order to define who you are as a Christian using the Word of God. So we're going to do a 3-hour seminar, and it's here at the Creation Museum. It's in Santee, and look it up. It's Creation and Earth History Museum. Look it up, and it's a free event. And let me give you a look on what's on there, if she could focus in. That's some of the stuff they'll be talking about, manifestations and doctrines. And here's the address as I turn it around. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you live in San Diego County and you go into a church that would like flyers, we like to bring some to your church to pass them out to your congregation. We just really want to get people informed so they can make a wise decision on how to follow God in His Word. So we're going to leave you with that, and we hope to see you here on the 22nd. Starts at 2 o'clock, ends at 5:30. It's a 3-hour seminar. It's supposed to be a 5-hour seminar, but we're bringing it down to 3 hours. So after church, grab something to eat, and then quickly come over here and let's get this let's get the community informed throughout the churches of San Diego, so people of God, Christians, can make a wise decision on how they're going to stand on the authority of the Word of God. All right, we'll see you then.